everyone.
안녕하세요 여러분.
We're Ray.
And Jin.
And today we came to Minneapolis because I want to give you guys a little tour of where I'm from and all the beautiful things Minneapolis has to offer. First place we are is here. This is Pide Makaska. But Minneapolis is known for its chain of lakes, which are these 3 huge lakes in the middle of the city. And look at how beautiful this is right now. So let's go walk around and then I'll show you guys some more cool places like where I used to live and where I used to go to school, the places I used to like. Let's go.
Let's go.
So Minnesota is known as being one of the healthiest states in the United States of America. We do so many things outside, even though our weather here is sometimes extreme. Like our summers and our winters here are much more extreme than they are in Korea, believe it or not. But we still find so many ways to enjoy ourselves outdoors. Like Minneapolis is known for these lakes here. You can do so many things here all year round. Especially in the summertime, people love to use their sailboats here. They go kayaking, canoeing, paddle boarding. But there's also a dedicated bike trail here that takes you all around the city, which is just amazing. And the air feels so crisp. There's not that many people here right now, so let's keep going. I want to show you guys some pretty views. I remember being a little kid and my brother and I would always come here and bike laps all day around these lakes. It was so nice. And also in the wintertime when this lake freezes, people actually do ice fishing here. So you'll drive through the city and you'll just see everybody's little ice houses and they're just sitting out here fishing all day. Minneapolis has the same system as Seoul. We have like rental bikes here. They're much taller than the ones in Seoul. Like I can actually fit this one.
왜 그런지 모르겠는데 미네소타에는 이런 큰 체어들이 많아요. 아마 미네소타에는 레이처럼 키 큰 사람이 많아서 이게 거인용으로 제작했나 봐요.
Take a seat. I don't know why we have chairs everywhere, but this is like a landmark.
Oh, it's so wet.
It rained last night.
엉덩이 다 젖었어요. 미네소타 사람들은 키가 다 크더라고요. 전 여기서 좀 작은 편이에요. Ray.
You like it here?
Yeah.
So pretty. Wow, it's really nice today. It's such perfect weather.
You're perfect.
No, stop it.
한국에서는 한강뷰 아파트에서 살면은 되게 성공한 인생이라고 그러잖아요. 근데 레이가 그랬는데 미니애폴리스에서는 이렇게 호수 주변에 집이 있으면은 성공한 인생을 살고 있는 거라고 그러더라고요.
Will you buy me a house here?
Where are you going next?
Should I take you to my first apartment?
Maybe?
Okay, let's go.
You had an apartment?
I've had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 apartments in Minneapolis.
Wow, you're rich.
Ha 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 ha. Not the same as in Korea apartment. American apartment, okay? Totally different things. I've never had money in my entire life, so don't be too excited about my apartment. But actually my first apartment was really cool, I have to say. Like the building looks amazing. So my first ever apartment is on this street. Oh, there's the building, it's so cute. Actually, this building was super cute. I always wanted to live in this place. The problem is I lived here with 3 or 4 random people that I'd never met before, and they all were such bullies and I hated them. So they also did like witchcraft and weird shit. So I don't know. They were on drugs, I think. Actually, the problem with this place was in the middle of winter when it was minus 20 degrees, our heating system went out and our landlord just gave us like heaters to use in our apartment, but the outlets here are so old, like 100 years old, so they don't work. So I was freezing to death, and actually my freaking betta fish that I had for 5 years, he froze to death in this apartment. Rest in peace, Gabe, the betta fish. I'll always remember you. So these 2 buildings are absolutely just gorgeous. I lived in this one, this ivy covered. This bottom unit here is where I used to live. I don't think we can go inside, but it's so pretty. Like, it's locked, but look inside. The stairwell looks so cool in here.
It's like Harry Potter.
Yeah, it's like a Harry Potter house. Like, it's so pretty. I'll show you my old bedroom, okay? So we had a big porch and those two doors as well. This is such a rare type of property to live in, so I was really lucky. And I didn't pay too much for it, but I was really poor at the time, so I couldn't afford to eat, but at least I had a roof over my head.
여기 무슨 영화에서나 나올 법한 되게 오래된 집이에요. 레이가 이런 데서 살았는지 저 하나도 몰랐어요.
The reason I lived here was because it was so close to the first official college that I went to, which is the Minneapolis College of Art and Design. It's literally just like a block and a half away, so let's walk over there and check it out, okay? This neighborhood is actually one of the highest crime neighborhoods in Minneapolis. So there's some areas that are a little sketchy, but during the daytime it's fine, so don't worry.
역시 미대라서 그런지 여기 건물 입구서부터 심상치가 않아요.
One of the nice things about the Minneapolis College of Art and Design is it's actually connected to this museum here, the Minneapolis Institute of Art.
Where are you taking me?
The prettiest area of this museum. I used to just live in this place because I loved it so much. So I would come here and like draw everything. I'd just like sit on the floor.
여기 무슨 중세 게임에 나오는 그런 공간 같아요. How much is this?
Don't touch it. This is my favorite. I am only showing you guys just a little part of this museum, but it's actually massive. You can spend a couple of days here if you really wanted to. And the main part of the museum is completely free. You don't have to pay anything at all, which is just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, let's go to the next place.
이제 미니애폴리스 남쪽은 다 구경이 끝났고요. 이제 슬슬 위로 올라가면서 구경해 볼 거예요.
The winter in Minneapolis is so cold. So downtown we have these skyways which connect buildings together, so you can walk between buildings without ever having to go outside.
미니애폴리스는 한겨울에 막 영하 마이너스 50도 막 이렇게 내려간대요. 그래가지고 이거는 필수인 것 같아요. 안 그러면 얼어 죽어요, 진짜.
So now we're in the downtown area. I want to take you guys to one of my favorite coffee shops. It's just absolutely beautiful and it's right inside this building, so let's go. Can I get a small iced Americano? I like this cute cup. Not bad. Okay, let's go to the next place.
Let's go. 이곳은 원래 미니애폴리스에서 푸드트럭으로 성공해가지고 이렇게 가게를 낸 경우라고 그러더라고요. 저 음식 아니에요. 되게 기대돼요. 레이가 여기 되게 좋아하거든요.
Huh? What did I miss? Why?
I say you like this place so much.
Oh, because my old apartment that I lived in for like 3 years is right next door to here, so I always ate here like after I worked out because I could just walk here really quick and it's really good. Yeah.
Yes. Here we go.
Oh, thanks so much.
미국에서는 이렇게 물 마시고 싶다 그러면은 보통 물컵을 주거든요. 그래서 탄산음료 꼭 안 사 마셔도 돼요. 여기 보면 워러라고 쓴데 이렇게 누르면은 보통 이런 데 오면은 다 스페니쉬로 써 있어가지고 잘 뭐를 시켜야 되는지 모른단 말이에요. 그래서 제일 1번으로 돼 있는 걸로 시켰어요. 제일 싸고 아마 제일 맛있을 거예요. 저는 여기 올 때마다 이 매운 소스 먹으면 매워서 후회하는데도 이거 먹어요. 이게 제일 맛있어요. 이게 하바네로 소스라고 한국의 청양고추보다 훨씬 매워요. 이게 보기는 안 매워 보이는데 색이 하바네로 소스라고 진짜 매워요. 백종원 아저씨가 그러는데 타코 먹을 때는 타코가 움직이는 게 아니라 얼굴이 움직여야 된다고 그러더라고요. 이렇게. 레이가 여기 왜 그리워하는지 이제 알겠어요. 너무 맛있어요.
Oh, it's great. Oh, yeah. I love this. So good.
레이가 오랜만에 자주 갔던 식당에 와서 음식 먹으니까 되게 좋은가 봐요.
I love this time of year. So pretty. So this is one of my all-time favorite areas of Minneapolis. We're in Northeast right now, and I just love it so much. I used to come walk here almost every day. I'd go for runs over here. It's just so beautiful. So I'm so excited to share it with you. Let's go. So this bridge is really, really old. I think back in the day it used to carry a train across it, but now it's just a pedestrian and biking bridge, and it's just amazing because it has the best view of Minneapolis ever. So pretty here. You can see the falls in the background, the cityscape back there. Oh, it's so
이 2년 전은 웨이랑 스톤아치 브리지에 겨울에 처음 왔거든요. 그때는 막 사람들이 한겨울인데도 막 반팔 반바지 입고 뛰고 그랬는데 아직은 덜 추워졌나 봐요.
People in Minnesota, even if it's minus 20, we're still wearing shorts and t-shirts outside. I don't know why. We're just kind of crazy here.
여기 되게 뭐 작고 아기자기하고 막 벚꽃풍이고 클래식하고 그래요. 이곳은 레이가 가장 그리워하는 곳이자 가장 좋아하는 곳이라고 그러더라고요. 이곳에 다시 와볼 수 있어서 되게 좋았어요.
Oh, I just love it so much. The temperature outside, the sunlight, the air, everything's so pretty here. I just want to stay here forever. But there's still a lot more to see around here, so let's go. Let's go.
이곳은 미니애폴리스에서 가장 처음으로 생성된 동네라고 그러더라고요. 그래서 되게 역사적이고 되게 오래된 건물들이 굉장히 많아요. 그리고 바닥도 이렇게 벽돌로 돼 있어가지고 차들이 지나다닐 때 소리가 엄청 시끄러워요.
People that established this neighborhood use the power of the river to fuel all the factories in the area. And actually, Minneapolis is very famous for its flour production. We are home to Pillsbury Flour and Gold Medal Flour, and those are the two most popular flour companies in America.
이곳은 보통 닫혀 있다고 그러는데 레이 말로는 오늘은 운이 좋게도 열려 있어서 들어와 볼 수 있었어요. 이곳 인공폭포에서 만들어지는 전기 양이 진짜 어마어마할 것 같아요. 진짜 커요. 저희는 방금 저기서 구경하다가 여기 가까이 와서 봤는데 가까이서 보니까 더 커요.
So one neighborhood over from here is the university area where I went to college and got my degree. So that's the last place I want to take you guys today. It's been a really long day, but I think that's a great place to end. So let's go over there.
레이가 지금 그러는데 저희 주차 5분 남았다고 지금 안 그러면 딱 뜯는다고 지금 빨리 뛰어가고 있어요.
I didn't know we were going to be here so long. I paid for 2 hours. How's it been 2 hours already?
이거 미네소타 대학교 트윈시티는 웨이가 졸업한 대학교인데요. 미국에서 항상 한 50위권은 무조건 하는 걸로 알고 있어요. 웨이 생각보다 똑똑하죠?
No. This school is actually amazing. It's the largest campus in the United States of America, and it also has more than 50,000 students enrolled here. You don't even know the pain of having one class here and one class on the other side of campus and having to sprint in between them really quick. Look at that.
Let's go closer.
What if it attacks? I don't know if turkeys are nice. These are fatter than any Thanksgiving turkey I've ever had. Look at him, he's trying to fly away. He's like, what the hell? Look at him run. Oh, he went so fast. So this is like the main part of campus. All of the buildings around this area are some of the oldest on campus. And it's just so gorgeous. People come here and play sports in the middle and hang out, and it's really nice. I'm avoiding that building over there because that's where I almost failed chemistry. I begged my chemistry professor to let me pass, and I passed by 0.01%. So thank you if you're still teaching here. Chemistry's not, like, I like chemistry, but I did not like this class here. It was way too difficult.
We and I have chemistry.
That is true.
저희는 지금 대학교 딱 중간에 있거든요. 편리한 교통수단이 이렇게 정중앙을 딱 지르는 게 학교 생활하기 되게 편할 것 같아요. 혹시 자녀분들 유학 보낼 생각 있으신 분들은 이 학교 되게 좋은 것 같아요.
You look
웨이
just...
닮았죠 이거?
Oh, you're mean. You look like the gopher, not me. I do not look like that. I do not look like that. Jin looks like that.
캠퍼스는 이렇게 두 곳으로 이렇게 나눠져 있다고 하더라고요. 그래서 이렇게 두 곳을 잇는 다리가 있는데요. 아까도 말씀드렸듯이 미네소타는 겨울에 되면 엄청 춥기 때문에 이렇게 실내 따뜻하게 공간도 만들어 놨어요. 바람 엄청 분대요.
Actually, another fun fact is not only do we have this bridge to keep you warm in the wintertime, but there's actually an underground network of tunnels here. So in the winter, you don't even have to go outside if you don't want to. You can just walk underground through the tunnels to get to all the buildings for your classes. This is our final destination here, this amazing, beautiful view of Minneapolis from the University of Minnesota. I just love this spot, but be careful, this is a bike lane, so quickly. Isn't this so beautiful here? We have the Mississippi River, we have some beautiful parks, and the Minneapolis skyline. It's
And you.
gorgeous. Oh, and me too. Thank you. I love Minneapolis. Jin doesn't want to live here because it's so cold in the winter time, but I love it here. It's so nice.
How can you live here when it goes down under -50?
Like I said, there's underground tunnels. You just walk around underground.
No.
It's not too bad.
No. 레이는 한국에서도 추위에 약해서 벌벌 떨던 애인데 영하 -50도에서 어떻게 버텼는지 잘 모르겠어요.
I'm allowed to be cold even though I'm from this cold place, okay? Don't make fun of me. But anyway, guys, there's so many beautiful places I could show you in Minneapolis, and one day it's just simply not enough time. Hopefully I can film some more in the future for you all and show you more of what this awesome place has to offer. But for now, we're gonna end today's video. If you could please like and subscribe, we'd really appreciate it. And also don't forget to leave us a comment, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.